for them it is going to be a bit of trouble. But nothing can be said before we actually see the circle form up and see where the zone is going to be, because the play zone is going to decide if the teams in the military base are going to be safe or not. And in a couple of seconds, that is exactly what's going to happen, since now where the plane's trajectory was, that area has been vacated, and it's a northern circle over Severny, over the shooting range. And so Rozok School, they are going to be pretty much safe areas. Ruins is going to be safe. Georgopol Containers, Georgopol City is going to be safe. Yasna Poliana, once again, a safe location. And there are a couple of teams over there, in fact. And as I was saying, fine, they have taken control of those small little compounds that are there on the northern side of the military bridge. And we have to see how this is going to work out for them. But another interesting thing, there is one isolated player from the side of Diffuse, I think. Insane is there present with the squad of 5, and he can actually be in a little bit of trouble. And 2x official as well, going for a split, a 4-man split. But moving over towards the Georgopol Containers, Team HR, they have spotted out the players from the side of KPK, Blaze and the lads. They have to be careful this time around. Containers being contested by 2 different teams. Which one is going to come out on top in this early skirmish?
I will have to see what happens in the fights. As you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, where are the players out there. As you can see, all the areas are being occupied except military base. Like, people have refused to drop in that military base area whatsoever. Nova Repnoi not in the equation, Milta not in the equation. But I think, as you can see, team number 16, GH, they are just going out there to Milta Power or Milta probably. That's going to be one of the things. But then northern area has been occupied by just one team as of now. That's FTF Esports. They are in Severny. Other than that, Giorgio area has a good cluster, and Bablu. Oh my god, Bablu, I want to see what their loot is for now, as I saw Bablu Pikachu, and Bablu Tyrant has as a level 1 U, as we like to call it, for themselves, Ghost, Nani and Pikachu. So there's one more player in Bablu squad. When you see the squad roster list, that's Zameen. Yeah, he hasn't shown any gameplay yet, but to be honest, talking about him, I think if he comes, there's going to be another hellfire just raining over, because
that's the thing. I have seen Zameen play, and I know that what you are saying is actually true. Because Zameen was one of the best players. Like, he has been one of the best players in the scene ever since I started watching him. And there are certain situations wherein a player, they are like, alright, I can't compete for now, I need subs. And Bablu somehow managed to get in new people inside their team, and still it looks like the same team. They used to be aggressive the last time. I mean, I showed you the clips of their gameplay. They were rushing people inside houses back then. They are rushing people inside houses now, and it is just scary when this team comes toward you. But once again, that was day 1. Today is going to be a new day. It's going to be a fresh start. And is any of these 15 teams that are playing, is any of them going to take that crown away from Bablu? Are they going to challenge him?
Look at this. First
the kill
blood.
feed goes as H2E Failure is going to get the first blood.
That was impressive, as FS's players. Malik has dropped down right now. Dread moving in forward. 11 bullets, needs to reload. Otherwise, the AKM can do the job. The gun that is behind him. But then look at Kashuf. He has a good gun. 2xRG takes on Fime Motu. Fime in a bit of trouble right now as they lose one of their players in the early stages. What's going to happen after this? Are they going to play passive, or are they going to be more aggressive? FS Baba also goes down as Old Boy takes the fight in his hands. Futrutsu is remaining. Kashuf is remaining. What's going to happen? H3 Sports moving in forward. Kashuf, players are really close to him. Right next to him, right behind that wall. And that's going to do some damage, as GamerX has had some shots from his side. And Kashuf with that AK 21 bullets. The player has dropped in, and it's going to be end of one of the players as well. But Kashuf also goes down. Just one player remaining. Futrutsu. But Dread has taken the damage, has dealt the damage. Right now, Futrutsu, he has been spotted by the other direction as well. I think Failure can actually do a good rotation out there. But 2x Virus, what is happening? Fime Khan also goes down. 2 players of Fime are down. Fime, a big name, a fan favorite team. Are they going to have an early exit? Look at this. Virus has just gone to a fist fight, and he just ended Fime Khan in an impressive turn of events out there. What is just happening? FS Baba on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. He was taken down. He has revived himself, had a first aid, just put it to better use right now. But Failure, he has this upper ground advantage in Pochinki. Can he pull off a 1v3 right now?
Yeah, can he do this? On the other side, H2E Failure. He has the players. The thing about this fight is going to be that he is going to have an advantage. Dread comes from a wraparound as Baba was trying to climb up on the roof, and Dread is going to drop that player right in the balcony. And the other players from the side of H2E, they are going to come charging in failure. He's going to get inside the house from that really good jump on the window. Is going to climb in. Now goes in for the finish. Finds the player hiding in the bedroom. Is waiting for him, but with that, MK14 is going to finish the man off. Now FS Freestyle, they are in trouble. Malik is the only man in those houses, and he is hiding for his life. But in these games, anything can happen, anything can go wrong. If Malik plays this one perfectly, if he can force the team of H2E to deliver to him separate 1v1s, he can actually take these fights. And his teammate is there as well, as Gamer X was dropped down from the side of H2E. And these two players who are left standing for the side of H2E, can they clash this one out? 2 versus 4 situation in the early game, or are we going to see one team being wiped out within the first 10 minutes of this first game of day number 4? What is going to happen? Only time will tell.
Yes, the grenade from Dread, but grenade is not going to do anything as out there. That was bad. You can see H2 Dread has been taken down as FS Malik comes into the equation. TPP gameplay coming in, but he would like to finish the players. Yes, you can do that. Have your kill for yourself, and after that, loot the crate. Exactly. That's the thing that I was talking about, and I think this player has a K9 alongside a Scarl now. That's a good combination to use. But then do they have enough bullets? No, will the bullets just do the work? Pochinki in the early stages becoming a massive battleground to fight at. This was not expected. Malik, one grenade from Malik can actually turn anything from in the game right now, but the players have left those areas. Bablu Dani on the screen for a second. They are also ready for a fight, and I think they are on neck to neck with Star. And if Bablu Dani makes an opening, I think all the 3 players from Team Bablu are gonna capitalize and gonna take those kills for themselves. But then look at this. All right, HR Trenda has taken the players from R3D on their side. R3D's players are falling apart. R3D has lost 3 players in the early stage. That is something, and I think this is looking really bad as R3D. Oh my god, 3 kills coming on HR's gameplay, and R3D just lost 3 players in a hint of second. That was something, but look at this. H2E players are moving in forward, and 1 HP for Malik, just surviving by 1 magic pixel of HP out there. Can they survive for any longer, or will they be contested as Futrutsu is trying to give the adequate cover if they can? Malik with just 1 HP right now using bandages has a proper TPP advantage, but can they or can they not survive this fight? Because between these 2 players, there's an open road.
There is an open road, so Malik can't go in the other way, but he's going to be caught out by failure. Malik is going to be taken down, and Malik is going to be finished, and that is just going to leave the last player from the side of Freestylers, Futuritsu, to run for his life. He can't fight this one anymore. 2 versus 4 was still winnable, and the way these 2 sustained this fight for so long, it was commendable, but that is going to be all they can do, as Freestyle is going to be the first team that is kicked out by H2E, who actually managed to get 3 kills for themselves. And with that, the first airdrop is going to come in with the M249, the level 3 armor, the level 3 helmet, and the level 3 backpack. And as this game proceeds, another team that's going to be in a bit of trouble, it's going to be Diffuse, because they were on that military base island, and now using that Novo bridge, they are going to be closing the gap, moving towards the play zone, but they are still going to be in some bit of trouble as the play zone is quite far away from them, and they will be taking damages. So the healing utility is going to be used, and if you are just wasting your healing utility on fighting the blue zone, then you won't have anything to sustain after the fights. GH Knight is barely now going to make it into the play zone, is going to heal up, has a good amount of heal.
Should be using a medkit right now. Should be using a medkit right now. 1 medkit can actually do the job. And apart from that, I mean, you can, just move in. Like, you are wasting...
Look, KMD, I think he might go down.
He might, but I don't think so, because they have a vehicle. They can just take the fight against the circle and once again move into the next circle. Diffuse insane on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, players are there are two three kinds of fights. Fights against the players, fights against the circle, fights against the red circle, fights against sometimes if your own teammate pops up a grenade in front of you. So those things happen out there. But look at this, KPK versus Aqua. This is happening at one area as well. As you can see on your kill feed, the KPK and Aqua, those names were dancing around. So that means the players are are just playing their end of gameplay in the Georgia Bowl area as Eraser was out there. Viper needs a revive, but then so does one player from Aqua as well. Viper is being shot at and he will be taken down as Aqua is taking the good fights. And KPK Eraser, what is he doing? He is being shot at and he's just sitting out there with a scope in. Why? He's not even moving, and he had one shot on himself, but then all the other players of Aqua also just changed their location for some reason. I think they want a safer area as there's a second circle right now, but then they need to move inside the zone as well, as the zone has shifted. And after this, after 12 minutes, after 14 minutes, the circle is going to shift once again, and we'll be seeing the third circle. But for now, the second circle, apartments have an area where you can find AUG and level 3 stuff for yourself.
Yeah, a lot of good loot is going to come in, but Aqua once again is going to be in trouble as Fandy is going to be outside in the blue zone. The person needs to move in, and closing in from that Georgia Pole area, I think you should head over straight to Rozok, from where if the circle closes in towards the northern island, you can rotate there, and if it stays on the main island, then you can stay there as well. H2E, they are still on that northern side of Pochinki, and in the next circle is when they will have to move, unless it is right on top of them. The probability of which is going to be really, really low. But on the other side, Bablu is heading towards the play area where most people are concentrated, and Bablu is going to be in the circle, so it's going to be HR, FTF, Star, they are going to make their way in. Fime is there as well. GH, they are right on the edge of the circle, and as soon as Bablu go in, you know what is going to happen. The shots are going to start blasting everywhere. The fights are coming in as HR, they spot out a couple of players in the distance, and it is the players from Star who were heading from the northern side of this map, but the fight is yet to come.
Look at this. Tyrant moving in forward right now. One player from Aqua takes a fight against KPK, and Eraser has been erased from the server. This incredible strategies by these guys. You cannot, if you need to move in forward, you need to put a smoke on their area as Bridges are going to be there. Bablu Ghost taking some damage, but look at this. 3 players moving in forward. Ghost on the downside. Dani takes on one grenade, but comes in, and that would be a bad grenade as Lala takes on Bablu Dani, but then finishes Bablu Dani as well. Pikachu on 1 HP takes down 1, takes down 2, and they just eliminate 3 players out there, but that was really, really bad for them as Pikachu is out there, but then Ghost also needs a revive. Grenades are coming in from Rams as well. Will it be Bablu's game or not? That is something out there. We'll have to see. Bablu Pikachu is on 75% health. Tyrant on the other side taking the fights of the outer areas. Pikachu, revivals are coming in, and that thanks to Tyrant Smoke, they are in a good situation right now. F2D Esports gets eliminated on the 15. We are down to 44 players and 14 teams right now. And alright, this was the level of scariness that Bablu had on them. They just blasted a car so that they cannot come on that area. The level.
They locked themselves in there.
Yeah, they locked themselves in there because they were scared of a team that was jumping on them.
And here is the thing. Bablu, the entire squad, Tyrant was left behind. They charged in 3 versus 4. Pikachu cooking up that nade. If this lands, this is going to be the brutalest kill in this game. But talking about being brutal, R3D Anubis, the only man for his squad. Wait, what just happened? He's going to get the kill for free. The kill being handed over. GH, 1 member down, and the car is in front of the door, so that is going to be locked down. Now they can just throw in a nade and finish him off. But once again, Anubis, are you going to survive this one? They charge, and once again, Adil is in there, and Adil is going to make sure that R3D Esports are not going to go anywhere any further. Pikachu, he's trying to climb the door. Ghost, he is going to follow soon. FTF Esports, you need to be careful. You are going to be in trouble now as the nades are coming in from the distance. Pikachu, he's going to throw a smoke in the back to protect himself from any crossfires, any third parties that come in and catch him off guard. Pikachu, he's trying to take this fight. Tyrant joins as well. And what I was saying earlier, Bablu, the level of confidence to charge in 3 versus 4 and the level of respect they command from the other team, that FTF the players actually turned their backs and were about to jump out of the balcony, just about to run away from them. And that is how Bablu caught them off guard. They just ran in towards the first floor, did not care about anything. Oh man, this team is just scary.
I mean, That is like totally true out there, but then the third airdrop is right around the corner for HR. Play zone takes up KPK plays as they were taking the fights in Georgopoli area. What's gonna happen? But I think Bablu, are they gonna be engaging in more fights? Because Bablu right now, where they are, the circle is not there, along their side, but Pikachu is trying to go for the trace spray on the other squad. But as of now, I think they are making a wiser choice, just moving inside the circle as they are. Look at this. Did you just see one thing what Pikachu did? He had a DP in his hand, he has a barrel in the other hand. He first reloads his DP, then switches to barrel and drives the car, because a driver needs to have the best vehicle that he can keep, best gun that he can keep while driving the vehicle. So that is the presence of mind with which this squad actually plays, and that's one thing that is actually enjoyable to see. Now Tyrant is the driver for the team, and we'll see, because they are in the zone right now. They are inside the circle. The fourth circle, they know that rotation inside the circle is going to be a crucial one, and that's what they are taking. Removing those 4 kills, like they had to take 2 kills fight, but right now you can see drop shot comes in as Pikachu takes 1 person down, but then Ghost has been taken down as well, but sparing no time, he just finishes them. A low toss smoke comes in. A really good scenario by him, but Pikachu has spotted a person on his longer right side, as there is Falak Wizard out there, but Falak Wizard, I don't think so they're going to go for a third party, but Pikachu, if he spots them, that's going to be something. The smokes are coming in. Look at this. Star really close to defuse. Hani on your screen. Defuse. Hani just diffuses from the other side, goes to the other side. Star Monster has been taken on by FTF Rams, and FTM Rams still trying to spot the players where they can, and Falak on your screen and Wizard, they were so close to defuse. But look at this, Bablu is taking a fight in the open fight for the team, and yet they are going for it. That is just incredibly amazing by this team. They are waiting for the players to stop out there, and Alian has been spotted, but then so is Ghost. As Ghost goes down in the fight, Bablu Ghost taken down by 2x Sergeant. Is this going to be the end of Bablu, as they are being contested by 4 different directions, yet 2 players ready for fight. Diffused Ronnie has been taken down as HR Snaker goes for the fight. 247 Gaming takes down KBK, and that will be the end of KBK Gaming as the fights are happening. 36 players alive, 12 teams surviving. Which team is gonna come up on top? That is my question, as Tyrant is being spotted out. Sergeant is taking the fight. Bablu Pikachu takes down the player. Bablu Ghost also goes down. Pikachu needs a revive. Tyrant is the lone survivor, and if that car blast happens, that is going to deal the damage to Tyrant, as he is down to 50 HP. What's going to happen is a question, because one final player from Bablu, and there is a squad of Aqua as well that is going to rush in through the ridge area. Which player is going to be the game changer out here? Which player is going to be the one that makes Bablu exit this server right now in this stage? What's going to happen? He is moving in. He's going in. Can he go for a smoke right now? A smoke will be needed. Does he have one? Is he going for a revive? That's my question. Gaming Up gets eliminated on the 12th. A big name as well gets eliminated out there, and I think a revive can come in. But Alian, his level, his flank is incredible out there. Team H3 gets eliminated as well. 10 teams surviving, 30 players alive. Can a team pull off a miracle out here? That's my question.
Yeah, the miracle is definitely going to be required, and what Bablu just did, that could have either been the best play of this tournament or the worst, and I think it has turned out for the worst. But in a moment, they get up as Pikachu is going to be revived, and as soon as he gets up, he is going to start raining hell on the players of 2x, who were the reason that Ghost from the side of Bablu, he is not going to be part of this tournament. Pikachu, he has been revived. The health is there, 75%, 2 versus 4 situation, and the players from the side of 2x, they are spread out. 2x official, once again, another veteran team. So this is gonna be experience versus experience. Bablu versus 2x official, a fight that I have seen number of times now, and this is gonna be interesting. On the other side, Fime is gonna go in, and Falak is gonna be the team that are in their crosses, and Speculate is gonna be taken out. But can it be stolen? I don't think so. Was it stolen?
Yes, it has been stolen. That is just gonna make Fime more angry out there. But look at this, HR Adnan just going for FTF Esports, gets eliminated on 98 team remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 22 players surviving. Bablu still in the fight, and Diffuse Sahir was out there, but they will be shot at from the other direction. They know that there's a player, or there's a team 247 right in front of them. They have spotted them, but are they going to take the shots? Yes, they're going to take the shot. Diffuse Insane actually goes on. Bablu Pikachu goes down as 2x Alian takes the fight as well. It's just one player, Tyrant. Alian has gone down as well. Tyrant is taking all the fights from all the directions. What's gonna happen? What is is gonna change the game for Team Bablu right now. Tyrant is taking fights on the other side, drops one player. Diffuse official gets eliminated out there, but out here, if I'm not wrong, 247 Najib, yes, he goes down, and look at Bablu Tyrant. He has been spotted. 1 HP for Tyrant. Bablu gets eliminated on the 7th position. That just happened out here with 5 kills. Where is it gonna place this team? Will there be a comeback from this team? Coming back to the game right now. 2x Sajid on screen, ladies and gentlemen, going through the open. Was spotted, was shot at, but right now just makes it to safety. Barely makes it to safety, needs to make it in the zone as well. Aqua's players, they are trying to spot the players from Fime. Fime, once again, a team in danger right now. Sneak on low HP, flicker inside the water. 2x Wires goes down. 247 Gaming, he is on a domination as with a grenade. He just goes on. Fime flicker has been taken on. Fime Sneak is the last man surviving from Team Fime. A bridge is changing everything for this team right now. 2x official gets eliminated on 6th position and 9 kills for the team. That's impressive by a team. And Fime with 3 kills in their hands, 1 person surviving. What's gonna happen? 2 bridges in the zone. Fime gets eliminated. 4 teams remaining. 12 players just surviving. Grenades coming in and going out. What's gonna happen as a grenade? If it just pops out, it's gonna do a lot of damage. You can see grenades in and out, in and out. Punjab's health is so low right now. Molotovs are the new meta, as grenades are also coming into the equation. Which player is going to change everything? That's one of the questions that I have right now.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a question. 247, 2 players being taken out with one nade from Snake. It was an amazing one, but HR, they have to be careful as well, as now they are going to be forced on the back foot. Now, the bridge is the only thing that's separating these two teams down to the top 4, 12 players in total, 8 of which are in front of us. So, it's going to be Falak with just 1 player, HR with 4, 247 with 4, out of which 2 are knocked down. Now 1 is knocked down because the third one did get a revive. Aqua is there with 3 players as well. And Team Aqua, they're not doing so good in this tournament. So them getting a chicken dinner in this game and them having a good performance today, it is going to be pretty important to them. On the other side, as Ocean was saying, it was a huge upset, Bablu getting eliminated. But the way they were playing, it felt different from earlier on, because this time they just charged in. Earlier it was 1 knock at least coming in and then they would charge in. This time they just drove the car, rammed it into a house and lost Danny, their entry fragger. With that, Falak is also going to take an exit. And look at this, Bablu, even though they exited the game so early on, are still managing to stay on the 5th in the number of points that they have. And I think they are definitely going to have a good enough standing for themselves even after a bad game. And the next games, this was just the first one. We still have 3 more after this one, so those ones could be theirs. But now let's talk about the teams that are still alive in this one. 247 Gaming, Aqua and HR. None of these teams are the ones that you would have expected to be in the final fight. 4 versus 3 situation. Aqua, they are going to be in a tough situation as they are the only one who are isolated. Or that can actually work out for them since they don't have to deal with the pressure of fighting another squad that's in front of them. And now Team HR, they have the airdrop right behind them, but we have to see, are they going to go for it? Are they not going to go for it? Fatty Dick takes some damage, is going to heal up. His armor is gone. His helmet is sitting at 50% damage. On the other side, the other player from the side of Team Aqua is still pretty healthy. Snaker, he has everything he wants to take this one, except I think they need the utilities. Or have they wasted all of them? Have they wasted all their smokes and all their nades on just creating damage and not kept anything for the later stages? Because now it would have actually been important to use a smoke to actually make the rotation or find a flank towards the enemy's team and wipe them out. 247 Gaming, once again 247 and HR separated by the asphalt, as Adnan is going to peek over the rock and get a knock for his team. 247, they are going to be in trouble, but not so much because HR still not charging and they are waiting this out. They are being patient, but where is the patience going to take you if the circle is not going to be in your favor? And now HR, they are forced to take the action. Another one going down. Gaming from the side of 247 is going to be taken out. 2 versus 4 situation, but 2 versus 3 just because Team HR, one of theirs did go down as well. Snaker was taken out. The other 2 players, they are going for a 2-2 fight.
That is just impressive from their sides. One of the players can actually, rotate from the other direction by smoking in through the end of the bridge and just go in, charge in on 247 Gaming. Otherwise, they don't have a chance in the zone right now. Aqua has made inside the circle, and yes, Adnan is moving in. He's doing the stuff, the thing that was just supposed to be done. That is one thing he's doing. Najib goes down. 247 Gaming in a bit of trouble right now. Gaming, as you can see, players are moving in towards him. He's on 1 HP. Not anymore. Adnan with that Rosa is doing damage. The damage that was supposed to be done. Switches to Scarlet, takes on 1, takes on 2, and that is going to be the end. The end of 247 Gaming on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 kills for themselves, but now it's a final fight as HR is taking the fight. They have taken down Aqua's one player. They are destined to finish him. Right now, Snaker with that mini 14. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna take? As HR is also going down. It's down to one player. One final player. One versus grenade comes in and